Hey, everybody, and welcome to, the first time I'm going to do this, and hopefully I'll just continue doing this every week, and that way everybody that's in the FOC in our final order cutoff, as we call it, um, that way you can watch this, and we're not doing it in our own little chat room, but you can rewind it and see it if you didn't get a chance to join us live. So, since this is our first one, let me kind of explain what we do. Um, my son and I are kind of a online local comic shop for a bunch of people, and what we do is we give them 25% off anything that's not DC. And then DC is only 10% because our discount with DC really sucks. But that's what we do, and then we package everything up and we'll hold it until we get a good sized box for everybody, and then send it off to them. So we try to save on shipping and help everybody get books that they want at a discount. So let's see who we've got in here already. Which we've got Firehawk. Thank you for joining us, Professor, and from the far east, King Kong of the skies. Thank you for joining us, and Campbell. Welcome in. There's some others watching. Thanks for watching. And if you ever really want to join in and participate, hit me up on Instagram. I'm Marvelous Comics 73. Or you can do what it said in the little ad beforehand and shoot me an email at Marvelous Comics Pullbox at mail, not Gmail, not Hotmail, just mail.com. Yeah. And this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to go through previews, show you what is available that you need to select in previews for this week, and we'll go from there. So you guys let me know in the chat if there's anything in previews that you're like, yeah, that's really good, and this is what I've heard why. Maybe you know something I don't, and we'll let the rest of the community know that, hey, this is a good book. Now, typically what I'll do, even when we were doing it in a closed room, Frugal, welcome in, man. Glad you're here. I kind of go through, and if I saw something that I knew somebody in our community liked, then I would stop and blow it up, and we talk about it. So nobody that I know of so far is getting any of these. 7174 annual. I'm not even sure what that one is. It's not one I'm familiar with. A Man Among Ye, if I had started that one in the beginning, I'd probably be getting that one because it looks pretty interesting. I like female pirate, but I'm too late for that one. Crossover 12, if you're following the crossover line, crossover 12 is this week. Crossover 11 just came out. Deep Beyond hitting its second trade paperback. Let's see who else or what else have we got in here. Ghost in You hardcover. Cover looks cool, but I don't know anything about it. Hell Cop. Okay, so a few of you are doing Hell Cop, and mainly for that cover right there. Those are the ones that have become popular. Initially, they were doing the Play Demon covers, which those were great. And then they started doing these, which I'm slipping on the name of the artist that it's having an homage to. And Norman Rockwell. That's it. So Norman Rockwell homages on Hell Cop. Let's see. Ice Cream Man hardcover edition. I know there's a lot of Ice Cream Man fans out there. Loaded Bible. Okay, so this one is one that kind of caught my eye, and I am picking up some of these. And it's more of a vampire story. So I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. I think it looks promising. So I'm going with that one myself. I mean, you all can do what you want. So I did tell you all to get monkey prints with the red envelope and the gold on the outside, though. So I told you to get that one. Nita Hall's Nightmare blog. And also Norman Rockwell swipes on that one. And that is from the comic book G-Man. He really enjoys that one. He likes the twisted, darker stories, which I haven't read it, but he really enjoys that one. So Nita Hall's Nightmare blog, if you're into that one. One that a lot of people like and has got optioned is Noctera. And I like that one myself, but yeah, that's just me. There's a lot of good covers for Noctera, and there almost always is. And what I'll do from here is, after we go through the previews, I'll jump over into Diamond, and we'll see if there's any ratios for anything that's not listed here. Previews does not typically list a lot of the ratios, so we'll go take a look at those too and see what they look like. Because I will let you order the ratios if you want the ratios. If you're like, I got to have it, okay, we'll get it for you. They cost a little more, but we'll get them for you. Radiant Black Trade Paperback Volume 2. I have Volume 1. It'll be in the claim sale tomorrow. And also, if you're just tuning in, every other Saturday we do a claim sale, something, and war. Tomorrow is Pictionary. So everything's set up from A to U, and we do different rounds. So on round 1, we'll go around A to U. If you want something, if you want A, you type in the chat A. A is yours, unless somebody comes along and says, nope, I want A. And then they'll type war A and how much they want to pay for it. And you guys will start an auction among yourselves. It gets to be a lot of fun. And all right, welcome in, William. And then between rounds, let me block this person, not William. I want to, but I can't. And so I got to block this the bot. So, and so join us on Saturday, tomorrow, and then 2 weeks from then, every other Saturday, we do a claim sale, a game, and a war. Tomorrow's Pictionary. The next time it's going to be either poker or blackjack, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so we've got Radiant Black Trade Paperback, and then we've got Rogue Sun. So Rogue Sun's one of those ones. I know you say, hey, looks like Power Rangers. I know, but Image doesn't have a big superhero line. This is going to be their superhero line. And so they're building a superhero team with Rogue Sun, Radiant Black, Radiant Red. And William, I can't give wrenches to kids. I've got to have some kind of standards, man. And so I recommend at least picking up a copy of Rogue Sun. I'm not going to say it's going to go anywhere, but I think a copy of Rogue Sun in your collection is not going to be a bad thing to have. Then we've got Spawn 327. We don't know what the McFarlane cover is going to look like, but we do know that McFarlane usually does great covers. So we'll take a look at this Spawn cover, which is the A cover, which, really that's a pretty sick cover. Spawn, even after all these years, is still $2.99. Pre-order it with your discount. It's $2.25. It's a great deal on Spawn. Let's see. Walking Dead, we have one person that's getting that one. And what's the furthest place from here? That is the record edition on that one. Those are pretty rare to come in all across the board. Let's see. So we drop down into Dark Horse. Dark Horse is usually pretty quick because they don't have a lot anymore since they've lost all their really good titles. A Vault of Horror, they are still doing the EC reprints. So there's the Vault of Horror in the trade paperback of number 2. And if you like the old ECs, they are. I have some of the old EC stuff, and I do really good deals on that kind of stuff. So stop by our claim sale. They might be out in there. Let's see what else we've got. Into Radness, Manor Black, Fire in the Blood. Maze Book. There's the hardcover of Maze Book. Scarlet trade paperback. Stranger Things, Sin City trade paperback. But as far as individual titles, how about some real EC? Yeah. I don't have that kind of money, so you did get Vault of Horror number 1, Firehawk. You have the first trade of that one. These end up being 15 on pre-order, so yeah, you do have number 1. As I remember, you and somebody else ended up with Vault of Horror number 1, volume 1. Down on IDW. IDW is one of those other ones that are kind of in hurts right now, so they don't have a whole lot going on. I am getting the free comic book day turtles for everybody. I think there's 10 titles that I'm getting for free comic book day to put in a pack for everybody. I sent you guys an email, told you which titles those were, so I hope you guys can remember because I've already ordered them. So that's what you're getting. Let's see. Let's go down to DC. Let's see what DC's got. Arkham City, Order of the World. That is on number 6, so that's the last issue of that one. There is a first issue this week, Batman Killing Time. Now, they actually do list the ratios here, and of course, that's a Momoko, and it's a 100-copy one, so it's not going to happen, but, still a cool cover. Batman Killing Time, we've got the A cover, which is not bad, and then we have the B cover, the Riddler on the cover, and Catwoman. Also not bad. B cover is the cardstock. And then another cardstock on the E cover, which is also pretty good. So, but DC is one of those ones I like. I like Lunar as far as a distributing company, and I like DC books as far as the characters go, but they're not putting out a whole lot of new stuff. Let me see. What did you just ask me, Campbell? Let's see. You waiting to do invoices till after Saturday? If you want me to, I will. I've done a couple already, and if I do make the invoice for last week's books and you think you're going to get something in the show, just don't pay it and wait till the show's done and I'll bulk everything together. And Scott Farr, welcome in. Glad you could make it. Hope you're feeling better. didn't know that you had that stretch there, and yeah, sorry you weren't feeling well. Let's see, Catwoman 39, second print. Looks a lot like the Batman 89 Catwoman, or not 89, but the Michael Keaton Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. Dark Knights of Steel number 5. I like these covers. I think these look really cool. Dark Knights Detective, DC 1 Million, Green Lantern. Yeah, Marvel can't spell cardstock. Marvel does not do cardstock. Very, very rarely do they do cardstock. I think they just figured out how to do glue bound, because every time they do those big, thick anniversary books, they just fold them over, split the covers. There were some bad 1,000 issues for a while. Those big, thick books they would do. Geiger, the 80 page came out this past week. I flipped through that. Really cool. So if you didn't pick up one of those, you should probably pick up one of those Geigers. It's got at least 2 first appearances in the Geiger 80 page. Probably more than that. Let's see. Monkey Prince number 2. That's actually really good art in Monkey Prince. So I flipped through. I didn't flip through the red envelope one, but I flipped through the other one. Really good art, and looks like a pretty good story too. Nice House on the Lake is starting back up. So there is a Nice House on the Lake number 7. I know a lot of people were getting that one, so make sure that you select that one this week and get it on order if you don't already have it. Yeah, I love Rose Besh's work. And yeah, when we get down to that one, it is pretty cool. Shazam, Suicide Squad. If you haven't been watching the TV show, it's hilarious. But it's raunchy. It's rauncherious, I guess you could say. But yeah, it is. Peacemaker is a really well done show. So I go with that. Peacemaker's a really well done show. All right, Rose Besh, Wonder Woman. Her work is simple, but it's really good. I mean, she's like the new Momoko kind of, as far as her work goes, and she does a lot of work on Dynamite side, but now it looks like she's starting to get pulled into these other companies because her work is really starting to catch on. So it's not too late to go back and pick up her first work, which really wasn't that too long ago, maybe 5-6 months back. And I believe it was either a Red Sonja or a Vampirella. Might want to check, but it's not too late to go back and grab her first cover work for real cheap. Let's see. So then there's her work in a cardstock. So let's see. Keep going down. And you know what you like as far as DC goes. So if there's anything else in DC you want, let me know. Now, okay, so keep in mind, DC and Marvel, I have to have finished and ordered on Sunday. So if you can have all those orders in, actually, if you can have everything in by Saturday, that way Zach and I can work on this on Sunday and be done with it. So if you can have all your stuff finalized by Saturday night, that way you're not going to miss anything if you order something after we've already finalized everything. So try to have everything done by Saturday night. Now we're going to get into Marvel. So, Amazing Fantasy is going to be on trade paperback. Spider-Man 92. And they're getting ready to reset Spider-Man again. Not really reset, but they're going to start back over at Amazing Spider-Man 1 here very shortly. And let's see, 92. All right, there's going to be the Goblin Queen trade paperback series. Black Panther 3 second print. You know what's going to be helpful here since we're on Marvel? Let me do this so we can actually see what these covers are going to look like. And we'll just take a look on the Penguin site because there we can usually see all the covers. So let's just do that and see if we can see everything there. That typically works better. So let's do that. All right. So there is Spider-Man 92, the one we just saw. And I'll see. There we go. So that's the one that we couldn't see over on Previews World. So there's Momoko, Spider-Man 92. Oh, no, that's a ratio. That one's a 1 in 25. Of course, that is the one you couldn't see on the other one. So you weren't disappointed too much because it kind of sucks. Black Panther 3. There's the second print. Black Panther 3. There will be a Black Panther 3 in the claim sale tomorrow at cover price. And then if somebody gets it for cover, they get it for cover. Captain Carter number 1 is this coming week. And there's a variant of that one. What if Peggy Carter became the world's first super soldier? We already know the answer to that because we all watched the cartoon. There is the 1 in 10, I believe, is what that one's going to be. That's usually what the dress figure one is. The knock headshot, which I absolutely cannot stand those. Women's History Month. That's actually not a bad one. I like that one. Infinity Saga Phase 2 variant. Conan the Barbarian second printing. So because the facsimile edition came out 3-4 months back. So they're doing a second print on that one. Okay. I think we've got a few facsimiles this week. Let's see. Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. Delator's second printing. I do like Kraven the Hunter. So don't like who they cast as Kraven the Hunter, but I do like Kraven the Hunter. Let me see. Let me get caught up on the chat because I have to look this way and then back over here for the chat. The design variant. If you want the design variant, you can. Can I enlarge the Daredevil? Yep. That's the Woman Without Fear number 1 second print. So yeah, anytime you want something enlarged, let me know. We'll blow it up. Penguin is a little rough because every time I go back, I've got to go all the way back and scroll back down because their site is super weird that way. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Here we are. All right, Demon Days Blood Feud. And another Blood Feud. Another Blood Feud. Another one. And another one. Are they popping up? Yeah, okay. There you go. Design variant. Moko variant. Blood Feud. Blood Feud. Not many people are doing the Blood Feud. There's a Sienkiewicz. And there's a Scotty Young. All right. Devil's Reign number 3, second print. Devil's Reign number 5. Devil's Reign number 5, the connecting cover. Don't know. I mean, if it's not on here, he probably just doesn't have it done yet. So this is where you can get into picking up a cover that is a really low print run when they go all the way to through FOC without showing the cover. And a lot of people don't buy those, so that one could end up being a really low print run, hard to find one. You never know. That's kind of what happened with the Timeless one, with the Miss Minutes on the cover. Nobody knew it was Miss Minutes on the cover until it came in. Elektra, Black, White, and Blood. Eternals 10. Yep, they did that with Miss Minutes. Yep. Is Paul Pelletier still drawing Justice Incarnate? I don't know. We'll swap back over and take a look at it in a little bit. Eternals 10. Women's History Month. Let's take a look at that one. It kind of looks... It's kind of cool looking. But I'm not an Eternals fan. But that's an interesting cover. It's cool. But not an Eternals fan. I can't talk about the movie because I like the end credits. Does that help? Some people are going to say they like it. I'm not one of them. Eternals 10, La Roca. Let's see. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop number 5. Kate Bishop number 5. Actually, I already have these in. Or no, I have the last Kate Bishop. I got next week's order already in from Penguin. It's like way ahead of schedule. So didn't have a whole lot of stuff coming in, but it's pretty cool. Marauders Annual 1. Moon Knight 7, second print. Punisher number 1. Punisher number 1, the Alex Ross sketch. That is going to be a 1 in what? Of course, it's a 1 in 200. Why not? All right, but there's the Timeless variant for Punisher. So that's not bad. At least he has the right logo on his chest. So, and not that. I don't know what that is, but. All right. Parlov cover and John Romita Jr. cover. Story may not have followed the comics, but the quality otherwise actually was pretty good. I couldn't tell you if it followed the comics or not because I never read an Eternals comic. It never interested me in the 70s or 80s. I didn't read it then. And don't read it now. But am I by myself that's saying that is an awful Punisher logo? Anybody? Bueller? I hope that doesn't stick. That's not the Punisher. Sorry. But there's the spoiler cover. If you want to know what the spoiler cover looks like, there it is. Sue variant. All right, Sabretooth number 2. Sabretooth Weaver. She-Hulk number 1, second print. Silk number 1, second print. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 1, second print. I know somebody that will get that one. Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse number 1. Grand Design, I believe, is on down the list here. You have to get them now. This is the final order. I don't remember if Grand Design is this week or if it's in the monthly right now. I see them both so often, I can't remember. But if we get down to Grand Design and it's this week, I got to order them Sunday. All right, so Gwenverse number 1. There is Gwenverse Bustos Stormbreaker variant. There is the Greg Land homage of variant. The design variant, probably a 1 in 10 on that one. Knock headshot. I've already said my piece on those. Gwenverse Romero variant. So that's it on Gwenverse. If you the Spider-Gwen stuff does take off, so see, and here's the thing. Yeah, let me tell you how I have viewed that comics have changed over the years. So the collection that I sold for my uncle, all kinds of stuff was bagged and boarded. He kept stuff meticulously bagged and boarded. But he also had Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, all the female covers or female titles weren't bagged and boarded and were just laying down in a box. It's like everything was, all the male superhero titles were meticulously taken care of. And then kind of off to the side, unbagged, unboarded, was Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, like 5 She-Hulk number 1s, the whole run of Miss Marvel. Even the first appearance Boba Fett was just kind of plopped down in there. Out of those She-Hulks, I got back 4 9.8 on those. So, and a 9.2. Unbagged and boarded for over 20 years. So, all right. Crimson Reign, number 3. Let's go through these. Because I think Professor's still out there. Oh, Art Chemist. Welcome in, man. Glad you could join us. Let's see. Crimson Reign, number 3. There's the connecting variant. This one right here, that little spot right there, that's the Emperor from number 2. Vader is on the other side. So right now it's Vader, Emperor, and then TIE Fighter pilot. So this is going to be I think it's a 5-book series. So a 5-book connecting cover. It's going to be pretty cool when it's all put together. Absolutely nothing, Albright. Absolutely nothing. All right, so we don't know what the crane cover is going to look like. All right, and here is the Jiang or Dano. Jiang. Now that's not Jiang. That maybe it is, but there it is. That's that guy's cover. And then there's this one. So here's the LaRocca Black Chrysanthemum cover. So if you've been following Book of Boba Fett, there's your cover right there. And Professor and I texted a little bit today, but I would really like to see them do a Mandalorian Black Chrysanthemum team up, kind of like a Han Solo and Chewie kind of team up, except Chewie actually will pull their arms completely off. I would really like to see that. I think that would be a really cool bounty hunter team up. All right, and there's the Sabat card variant, the Nakayama variant. It's pretty cool. Image coming soon. That's the Syndicate variant. The Knights of Ren variant. Oh, that's Crimson Reign 3. All right, Han Solo and Chewbacca #1. I sold his collection for him. And it took me probably a year and a half to sell his collection. And he ended up with a little over 30,000, of that collection being sold. If that same collection was sold today, it would have probably doubled or tripled because it was a lot of old stuff. Han Solo and Chewbacca #1. Han Solo, Chewbacca #1. I like that one a lot better. I like that one even better, but that is a ratio. And Han Solo, Chewbacca. All right. Star Wars, the Halcyon #2. I know some people are getting this one. Anytime there's a new Star Wars title, there's always new characters introduced. You never know if they're going to go anywhere or if they're not. But when they pop up in a Book of Boba Fett series, you really wish you had them. So, and there is another one of the Halcyon Legacy #2. Strange Academy 17. There seems to be almost always a first appearance in Strange Academy. It's not a bad one to just kind of put into your collection to grab up. Strange Academy, Momoko, Carnage Forever variant. There is a new Carnage title coming out, and they are prepping you for it. That is actually let's blow it up because it's actually a pretty hard cover to see. So let's see if we can make a little bit more sense of it. Kinda. There's the head. It's a difficult one to follow. So there's the Carnage Forever Momoko if you like that one. But it's hard to follow. And let's get back to where we need to be. Almost. Nope. Not yet. We're getting there. Women of Marvel, Venom, Timeless, Strange Academy. There we are. All right, Strange Academy Momoko. There we go. Character Spotlight variant. That is actually probably the one to get right there. That is pretty freaking cool. Marvel's number 9. Marvel's Andrews variant. Some people are doing Marvel's. Thor 23. Thor has been on a real run lately. Women's History variant. That one actually looks pretty cool. If maybe they'll have it over on the other side and we can blow it up bigger. Infinity Saga Phase 2 variant. It's simple, but I mean, it's kind of neat, I guess. Timeless number 1, third print. Venom 6. Venom 6 Bagley variant. And there's the ratio for that one. And it is a 1 in 25. All right, Women of Marvel number 1. Women of Marvel number 1. Women of Marvel number 1, Mock. The Sueza Women of Marvel, if you like Jubilee. Women of Marvel, is that X-23? I think so, because I think that's a claw popping up in the back there, right here. So I think that's X-23. Venom 6 has a potential first appearance. Cad Bane was great in the Hey, catch up on Book of Boba Fett. Last episode was really good. If you haven't watched it yet. X Deaths of Wolverine number 4. X Deaths of Wolverine number 4. Yeah, let's see. Trading card variant. Lupacino variant. Momoko anime style variant. Spoiler variant. Spoilers. All right. And there is Grand Design. So it is this week. It's got to be finalized this week. So it doesn't come out until March 30th. But it's going to have to be ordered this week. So we've got that one. We've got that one. The Momoko. The Pisker. And that's it on that one. Avengers X-Men. I'm doing this one for Free Comic Book Day. I didn't know there was. Oh, yeah. So this was the one in a gazillion. Yeah. So you got to order 1,000 of the other one to get this one. Didn't happen. So this is 1,000 to 1 Free Comic Book Day ratio. You know what they're going to charge for that one? Crazy. Well, let's see. Well, I mean, they're going to charge like $250 for it. But. And let's see if there's anything else down through here. Miles Morales. All right, so that's it for that week. Here's one that's coming up. It's not this week. It's coming up. It looks like there's a break. So it looks like there's going to be a Marvel FOC break. Maybe not, but this says the 28th. So these are coming up 2 weeks from now. So be on the lookout for those. All right, let me go up, and you wanted to know about is it Justice? Scott, you wanted to know about Justice League Incarnate. Oh, I don't think it was this week. I'll have to look that one up, and I'll let you know. Oh no, there it is. Williamson and Culver are writing that one. So if that's what you wanted to know, doing art, Andre Bresson and Kyle Hotz are doing the art on Justice League Incarnate. Pelletier draws. Okay. All right. Let's see what is next once we get past Marvel. All right. Blacker Satan is up. This one took forever to get listed here. So strange. All right. Down to Dynamite. We'll skim Dynamite. I know there's not a lot of people interested in a lot of things, but there is some cool things that are out this week. And one of them is this one. This one is done by Tony Fleece, which, of course, did Stray Dogs. So it's got that very distinctive art style on the outside of it. And that is Dynamite Never Dies, #1. And let's take a look on down through. You can also get a signature copy of that. Also getting you guys the free comic book day of Red Sonja. It says Dynamite across the top, but this is back when Marvel had Red Sonja. So I'm doing the free comic book day of Red Sonja. Hell Sonja, I'm skipping that one unless it's a really awesome cover. There is the Rose Besh of Sheena. Sheena has had some outstanding covers up to this point. Are we going to browse the monthly? Not on this one. We'll browse monthly on another specific show just for monthly. And why did Marvel get rid of Red Sonja? I can't tell you. I don't know. Maybe Dynamite just said, hey, we can draw her better if you'll let us have it. But which is probably true. Sheena the Perillo. Perillo does outstanding art, so you can't really fault a lot of his art. And even the Sudam on that one is Sudam, however you want to say his name, is actually pretty cool. There's just really good. The Sheena covers have been outstanding all the way through. I really like the Ultraviolets. The Ultraviolets have been really neat over the past couple covers. And actually, I think Sheena #3 Ultraviolet is going to be in tomorrow's claim sale. So that was the first time they were done. Stop in, pick one up. And then there's the TMNT, but I think they've kind of wore those out. Down to Boom. Buckhead number 4, if you're into that one. That was a 5-parter, started not too long ago. Magic the Gathering, and looks like Storyteller, another Jim Henson title, is kicked off. So Shapeshifters. And in the past, we've had Storytellers. I see Firehawk. I know you did the last one. I don't remember what it was called, but I know you did it, or at least started it. I don't know if you continued it or not. Magic the Gathering, the hidden variant, just because it's a neat cover, I'll show it to you. But besides that, you either get the color or the black and white one, and they're bagged. So, all right, and then all the other comics and graphic novels. We've got All Guts, No Glory, Archie, Asphalt Blues. All right, so let's take a look, see what the art in this one looks like. It doesn't look bad. What's it about? 2032. It's been 13 years since they split up. Both have since rebuilt their lives, but at what cost? Jealous of protection of others. I'll make myself. Maybe one. I don't know. Titan Comics Azimuth hardcover. Best of 2000 AD, which 2000 AD is where Judge Dredd came from. Cowboy Bebop number 2. What was that, $35 for that? Oh, yeah, that's a no. That is a no. I thought it was just a $3.99 book. Yeah, no. Yeah. All right, so best of 2000 AD is where Judge Dredd kicked off at. Cowboy Bebop number 2. Deviltry number 1, second print. Digger number 5. Xenoscope has some great art and great stories. They're just not followed that much. Hit Me number 1. And yeah, a lot of the books that are down in here, you're going to be hit or miss on a lot of these. Sometimes you're going to come across a great story that's going to take off, like Animal Castle did, and it's up to a number 5 now. So it seems like they're going to continue Animal Castle. Initially, it was a 3-parter, and it's out to 5 now, and it looks like they're going to make it a run. So I like that story. So that's just me. So Hit Me. Da, da, da. She gets paid by the room when she is witness to the execution of one of her regular clients. She escapes in the night with a briefcase filled with diamonds and a pack of killers on her trail. Okay. Yeah. It might be grab 1, maybe 2. See how that one goes. Human Remains. That one started strong, and interest has dropped off on that one, but still there. Horizon Zero, MFKZ trade paperback. No Holds Barred. Out of the Blue trade paperback. Pentagram of Horror number 1. The horror titles have really made a comeback. Let's see, Black Caravan. Okay, so it's going to be an anthology title. So this is going to be along the Ice Cream Man short story kind of things. So self doubt's profound, like Silver Coin maybe. Um, it might be worth picking up. Quad number 3, which I'm gonna give my gripe on these a little bit. So we're already on quad number 3, and I still haven't seen quad number 1 even come out. So, or maybe quad has come out. I just didn't read it. Well, I take that back. I think quad 1 has come out. I think I remember seeing it a couple weeks ago. Now that I said it. Rick and Morty. I'll tell you, Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons was the funniest book I'd ever read. And, but that's the only Rick and Morty title I've ever read. Let's see. Tales of Terror, Van Helsing, Tales of Terror, Shattered Soul. Books for this week: Birth of a Beetle, Gladys Parker. Magazines, Warhammer. And you can also order toys, statues, models. They are all there. And if you're in the pre-order, it may not be half price, or it may not be 25% off. Whatever my cost is versus what the cost of it is, I'll meet you somewhere in the middle there. So everybody grab this Castlevania statue, because that is the one to have right now. It's actually really cool, but it's $500. So it better be cool. Better walk and talk. A lot of Dragon Balls, if anybody really likes Dragon Balls. Let's see. Dioramas. Free comic book day. The Boba Fett statue. I put in for one of these. I may get one of these. If I do, and you want one of these, I might have one of these. I know there are one per store, so see if I will get one of those or not. And let's see. I think that is going to. What are the life size stand for $1? What are the life size stand for $1? Life size. What are you looking at? Don't know what you're looking at. Is there a free comic book day Funko Pop this year? Not that I've seen or been made aware of. I missed Duels. Is it a good read? I still have Albright's Duels #1 here, so if you want to duel it out, I'll just send it to you instead of him. So Albright was the only one who pre-ordered Duels, and it's sitting right over here in his box, getting ready to go out to him. So, maybe. Let's see. Pretty cool Green Goblin statue this week. Infinity Patriot. Dun, dun, dun. Anything else? You all know what you like yourself. I have ordered a couple of these, so those are going to be pretty cool statues. All right, let's see. I have no idea what that is. But if you can get it from $1, it looks like it's a mispriced item. That definitely looks like it's a mispriced items. Um, yeah, that. Okay, so when you go into a store and you have the life size standee, like the cardboard cutout, that's what that is. So, so it's the full size cardboard cutout with the it's got the other piece of cardboard on the bottom to hold it to stand up. That's what that is. Whether they fixed that price or not, I can't tell you. Right now, it's wrong. $2 is not the right price. So there was two Boba Fett ones. There was this one, and then this one. I actually like the other one better. I think that one it's smaller, but I like the detail on that one better. All right. Vampirella 1/8 scale, glow in the dark. Plastic model. And let's see, it looks like that. Down to some more collectibles. Wow, so yeah, that's weird. Um, I don't really see that those are going to be $1. I think that's going to be, those are usually like $40, $50. I don't want them to change on you. So I might steer clear of those if I was you, because I don't want to get stuck with them. So, let's see. Anyone read Devil Tree? There's a question from Firehawk. Has anyone read Devil Tree? No, Albright. We're asking if anybody read it, like actually read the book. So we need somebody that knows how to read. Have they read Devil Tree? Not just the two words, but the actual book. So Firehawks want to know if it's any good. It's going to take Albright a while to type it all out. So I'm sure he'll let you know. And let's see, Ultra Pro. We've got some games. Zipper binders. I have gotten all my bags and boards in, but I haven't got them from Diamond. I had to go off to another company and grab them. Everybody's getting the bunny tails, the bunny mask tails. Everybody's going to get that one. Let's take a look. We got some preview of it. Or is that just... Okay, so it might be... That looks like that was number 2 or 3. where she slaughtered all those guys that were coming in. Two chilling brand new bunny mask tales. Okay. All right. So maybe that's just a preview of what bunny mask looked like. And so then there's two more stories. So that's cool. I don't remember if I did this one. I think I initially wanted to, and then I think I took it off. I don't remember if it was they said a new Doctor Who story arc. Initially, I thought they said it was going to be the first appearance of a new Doctor Who, so I picked it up. But I was, call me sexist or whatever. I wasn't a fan of the female Doctor Who, so whatever. That wasn't me. We also are getting Hollow #1. Everybody's going to get that one. Yeah. Well, of course, I didn't read the description. I just saw that it was Sleepy Hollow like, so I got that one. So that one might be on me. And I think I did Inkle or Humanoids. Yeah, I did this one as well. What else did we do? Of course, I did Nottingham. Primos, I did that one. And actually, that just came out this week. So that will be in the claim sale tomorrow. Think I did Trace. I think I did Trace. But I really don't remember. Yeah, Firehawk. That's what that looks like. But yeah, I don't know what all that was. It does look like Whoopi Goldberg, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Did I get any Mylars in yet? No, I did not. I haven't even got bags from Diamond. I got one box of boards after I got in boards from someplace else. Go figure. So I am still waiting on my Mylights. Had to order bags from somebody else. Okay. Did I get your question, Scott? I just saw your Instagram that you had a question in chat. Was that the free Funko Pop question? Is that what you were asking? Look at Comic Clear supplies. Oh, you're talking about a site? The place I ended, well, actually, if you're looking for bags and boards, let me just throw this out there to you, and you can go here and find them if you want to. It's a site called Open Tip, and you can find bags and boards on here. Shipping was not bad at all, but there's pretty much just about any size. The last Bags I got were the resealables, and I got 2,000 of them, and they're right around $5 for 100. Shipping on these was not bad. For 2,000 bags, it was $20 shipping. So if you're looking for bags and boards, open tip, and then just they're Ultra Pro. Find the match up your bags and boards however you need to. But it's a good place I found to get those supplies. Just found it through web searching. So if you're looking, there you go. There's a place you can grab them and find them. Plenty in stock. So that is pretty much what we're trying to do here. Just trying to show you what we've got and how everything kind of works. So you guys go through your own previews world. You select if it's, well, let me open that back up so I can show you. All right. So if you're going through the FOC ones, you would click order. That puts it into an order status, and then I've got to go in and approve it. Now, if you go up here to the top and go to comics, this is going to take you into the monthly. Once you get into the monthly, you can either subscribe to the book, pre-order the book. So if you subscribe to it, it's going to pick up when this title kicks off or when this one right here starts. Now, that one's a number 1, so that's easy enough to do. But let's say it's a Hellcop number 6, and you're like, okay, I want to subscribe. Okay, well, it's still got issues before it that haven't come out yet, so you'd have to go back and find issue 5 and 4, whatever hasn't come out yet, and order those to make sure you get those, because this is going to start on issue number 6, so you're going to miss the previous ones if those are the ones you want. So yeah, this is that's one of the directions that that Hellcop's going, kind of back to the Play Demon cover, but kind of cool looking as well. So that's your options on the monthly of either clicking and subscribing. And another thing on subscriptions. So like Aerosmith is a good example because it has an A cover, a B cover, a C cover, a D cover right now. If you click on the D cover and subscribe to it, anytime there's a D cover, you'll get it. If you subscribe to a C cover, anytime there's a C cover, you'll get it. Same way with a B. So typically, if you want to guarantee yourself that you get a copy, you need to subscribe to the A cover and then watch the other ones and order which ones you want. But if you just want to be on a subscription to make sure you have the book to read, subscribe to the A cover so that you make sure that you're going to get a book. Because if you subscribe to a D in the beginning and then in book 4, in issue 4, there is no D cover, you won't get a book because you're not subscribed. You're subscribed to a book that isn't there. I hope that makes sense. They don't scale it back if there isn't a D. So you gotta figure all that out yourself. So you kind of got to follow your own stuff. Let's see. If I got and did my order at the same time, you went over. Cool, great. On Open Tip, search for comic boards, comic bags, and they should come up that way. Let me pull it back up again. I'll show you. Yeah. All right. Let me try it another way. All right. Comic bags. I at least got them pulled up. And from there, we'll go and we'll hit regular size. They're a little bit bigger. I think regular is bigger than current. Regular is what I've been using. Then if you scroll down, it should have them listed off to the side here. Customer also purchased or optional related. And then it should have the other things in there. So there you should be able to search for like regular boards. And boom, there they are. So there they come up. So 100 boards, $8.69, and 100 bags. 100 bags, $5.45. Shipping's not bad on these things. You can pick them up. All right, camp. If you haven't already left, thanks for stopping in and hanging with us. But yeah, that's kind of how we're going to do things. I'm going to try to do this every Friday and get it set up ahead of time. And that way, if you're not able to join us on the live part, you can just kind of catch this on the rewind whenever you have the chance. So I hope this was helpful for everybody, and you guys liked it. If not, there's nothing I can do about that. But remember, tomorrow night we have our claim sale and Pictionary and War. The Pictionary picture this week, I put about, 10 pictures on the picture, about half hour a piece. So I've got then with the cleaning it all up at the end, I've got about 6.5 hours in this picture. It's it's not like Perillo kind of picture, but it's cool for a sketch picture. So stop in, have fun with us, see us. And Frugal, he won the last one. Did you get it in, Frugal? Did you get your box in, or do I still have that one here? I don't remember. Silver, they might be out of. They might be out of silver. I did get silver a while back. So that's when I bumped down to current. And current is just a little bit smaller. I think it's 6 and 7/8 on the Ultra Pro side. And that's what I had to go with in order to get something to bag and board, because I couldn't get them anywhere. So, okay. So we are, wow. It's 9:23. All right. So we've been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. That is actually pretty good, because usually we'd be going about 2 hours if we did this in a room, because we just get there chatting and chatting and chatting. So, and get off topic half the time. And anyway, put some lights up behind me if you couldn't tell. So, lit up my books back there. Y'all have a great night. And if you have any questions for me on anything, hit me up on Instagram. You can throw it in the chat that we have, or you can DM me direct. Either way. So yeah, half the time, probably a little bit more than half the time. And hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys tomorrow. And and we'll have some fun tomorrow. So stop in. We've got at least 10 rounds, probably going to be more like 11 or 12. I've got a lot of minor first appearances and stuff like that tomorrow. They're all like $3-4, multiple copies of each. So a lot of that stuff you won't even have to fight somebody on. Just pick them up. And hey, some of those minor keys can change around as soon as they announce them for a movie or show. So you never know. Never know what they're going to do. One of the cool ones that I do have tomorrow, and I got multiples of it, I think there's like 9 copies of it, is the first Professor Pig. It's like his first full story from detective, I think. And but Professor Pig's one of those new bad guys that I think is just really dark and cool. So that one is in there tomorrow, and it's like $3-4. So, but that's cool. I do make those things pretty low so you guys can all pick them up. And see you guys tomorrow, 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't be late, or else I have to stall until you get there. So, and all right. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. God bless, and we will see you around. Bye-bye.